Did you know that the human brain is hardwired for storytelling? Stories are processed by our brains up to 22 times more effectively than facts alone. They tap into our emotions, making them more memorable and engaging. Storytelling captivates, inspires, and persuades. From oral traditions to digital media, storytelling has transformed. Yet the core elements remain constant: structure, characters, and plot. Effective storytelling can be used in countless contexts, from business presentations to social media posts. By using storytelling techniques, you can make your message more engaging, memorable, and impactful. When people hear a story, they are more likely to remember it than a list of facts and figures. A good story can make people laugh, cry, or even feel inspired to take action. So, let's dive deeper into the world of storytelling and explore its many applications. In today's fast-paced world, capturing and maintaining an audience's attention is a significant challenge. People are constantly bombarded with information from all sides, making it harder than ever to stand out. Often, individuals and businesses struggle to engage their audience effectively. Their messages get lost in the sea of content, failing to make a lasting impression. One common reason for this struggle is the lack of a human touch in communication. By incorporating elements of storytelling into your communication, you can transform your message from forgettable to unforgettable. While storytelling is a powerful tool, it's not without its pitfalls. Many people struggle with crafting compelling stories that truly resonate with their audience. One common mistake is the lack of structure. Without a clear beginning, middle, and end, a story can feel disjointed and confusing. Another pitfall is an excessive focus on facts and figures, making your story dry and unengaging. Failing to establish a strong emotional connection with the audience is a critical error. Fortunately, these storytelling pitfalls can be avoided by understanding the key elements that make a story compelling. One crucial aspect is developing relatable characters. Characters are the heart of any good story. They drive the plot, evoke emotions, and provide a lens through which the audience experiences the narrative. Equally important is creating conflict and tension. Conflict is the engine that drives the story forward, keeping the audience engaged and invested in the outcome. By avoiding these common pitfalls and embracing the essential elements of storytelling, you can captivate any audience. Characters breathe life into stories. They are the vessels through which we experience emotions, navigate conflicts, and ultimately connect with the narrative on a deeper level. Think of your favorite books, movies, or even TV commercials. What is it about them that truly captivates you? Chances are, it's the characters that leave a lasting impression. Well-developed characters draw us into their world, making us feel like we're part of the story. By crafting characters that resonate with your audience, you can create a story that is both engaging and memorable. Creating relatable characters is an art form in itself. It requires careful consideration of their backgrounds, motivations, strengths, and weaknesses. Even if your story takes place in a fantastical world, your characters should still possess relatable qualities and struggles. Another key aspect is to give your characters a unique voice. Focus on small details that reveal their personality and make them feel real. Relatable characters evoke empathy. When we can see ourselves in the characters of a story, we are more likely to be emotionally invested in their journey. Empathy allows us to understand and share the feelings of others. In storytelling, empathy is a powerful tool for creating connection and understanding. Show how characters react to challenges, overcome adversity, and grow over the course of the story. By tapping into the power of empathy, you can create a story that is not only entertaining, but also thought-provoking and emotionally resonant. Imagine a story where everything is perfect. Sounds pretty boring, right? Conflict is the lifeblood of any good story. It creates tension, drives the plot, and keeps the audience engaged. Conflict introduces challenges and dilemmas that force characters to grow. Think of the hero's journey in Star Wars, or the battle against injustice in To Kill a Mockingbird. At the heart of these stories lies conflict, shaping destinies. Conflict in storytelling adds complexity and intrigue to the narrative. Character versus character pits characters against each other. Character versus self involves internal struggle, Character versus nature is a battle against the elements. Character versus society challenges societal norms. Character versus technology deals with tech consequences. Crafting compelling conflicts is essential for keeping your audience engaged and invested in your story. Make it personal. Connect the conflict to your character's values, beliefs, or relationships. Raise the stakes. Gradually increase the stakes of the conflict to maintain tension and suspense. Create believable obstacles. The obstacles your characters face should be challenging, but not insurmountable. Explore both sides of the conflict. Give both sides valid points of view to add nuance and complexity. Don't be afraid to surprise your audience. Unexpected twists can keep your audience guessing. Conflict is not only essential for driving the plot, but it also plays a crucial role in character development. Through facing challenges and overcoming obstacles, characters reveal their true nature and transform. Think of conflict as a crucible that tests and shapes your characters. By placing them in difficult situations, you allow them to grow and evolve in meaningful ways. The way a character reacts to conflict reveals their values, beliefs, and motivations. Conflict can create opportunities for characters to forge new relationships or overcome personal differences. A story without a resolution is like a song that ends abruptly, leaving you yearning for the final chord. Just as conflict propels the narrative forward, resolution provides a sense of closure. It's about providing a satisfying conclusion to the journey your characters have undertaken. Think of it as the exhale after a deep breath, the moment of release after a period of tension. It's the opportunity to showcase how your characters have grown or learned from the conflicts they faced. A well-crafted resolution resonates with the audience long after the story has ended. Finding the right resolution for your story is crucial. It should feel earned, not forced or predictable. The resolution should flow naturally from the events of the story, providing a logical and emotionally satisfying conclusion. Resolution doesn't always have to be about happy endings. Sometimes, the most impactful resolutions involve characters facing difficult truths or making sacrifices. The key is to ensure that the resolution feels true to the themes and characters of your story. The resolution is your final opportunity to leave a lasting impression on your audience. It's the moment to reinforce the story's message and evoke a final emotional response. Consider the takeaway you want your audience to have. What lessons have your characters learned? What insights have they gained? A powerful resolution can stay with the audience long after they've finished reading or listening. It can spark conversations, inspire new ideas, and even influence their behavior. The resolution marks the end of the story, but not the journey for your audience. A well-crafted resolution invites reflection and exploration. Leave some questions unanswered or hint at future possibilities. Spark the audience's imagination to continue thinking about the story. A strong resolution resonates, leaving a sense of satisfaction and inspiration. The aha moment unveiling the power of anecdotes. Remember those captivating stories your grandparents used to tell? Those are anecdotes, and they hold a special place in storytelling. Anecdotes cut through noise, forging connections with the audience. Imagine a dry lecture on environmental conservation. Now picture a speaker sharing a personal story about a whale. Which scenario sticks with you? Anecdotes make messages relatable and authentic. We're hardwired to connect with stories about people. These narratives evoke emotions, from laughter to tears. They illustrate points, convey messages, or entertain. Incorporate anecdotes to transform abstract concepts into relatable experiences. A stellar example: Carl Sagan and the Pale Blue Dot. Carl Sagan's Pale Blue Dot offers a profound reflection inspired by a photograph of Earth taken by Voyager 1. In this iconic image, Earth appears as a tiny, pale blue dot suspended in a beam of sunlight. Sagan weaves a narrative about the fragility of our planet and the interconnectedness of all life. He writes, "Look again at that dot. That's here. That's home. That's us." Sagan's words and the pale blue dot image create a transformative experience. It's a moment of realization, highlighting the preciousness of our planet and the importance of protecting it. The enduring power of story. Storytelling is a force that transcends time, culture, and language. We don't just consume stories, we experience them. We connect with characters, feeling their joys and sorrows. Effective stories resonate emotionally, tapping into shared human experiences. Mastering storytelling unlocks a world of possibilities. Join the narrative. Share your story. Now that you've explored storytelling, it's time to put your knowledge into practice. Everyone has a story. What experiences have shaped you? What lessons have you learned? Don't be afraid to share your unique voice. The world needs to hear your story. In the words of Maya Angelou, there is no greater agony than bearing an untold story inside you. Go forth and weave your narratives. Captivate, inspire, and leave your mark. Your voice matters, and your story deserves to be heard.